All right, guys, I think we're live. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Are we loud and clear? Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me check my sound settings because I am literally not hearing anything, but we are loud. Do I have YouTube muted? Not your end. I'm talking about on my end, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Let me zoom out real quick. Yeah, we're muted. Okay. How's it going, VJC? I already see you in the members waiting. All right, so we're here, guys. How y'all doing? What's up, WW? I know Smash JT is live right now as well. What's up, Definitely Not Wayne? What's up, Skibbity? What's up, Roadkill? No, I was talking about my browser. I was trying to test my sound out, and I could not hear a thing because I had the browser muted. So VJC's doing good. All right, guys, so we're going to try something cool today. We're going to do like a call-in show. So if you're in my Discord and you are a... What's up, Red Bar? Shout-outs to Red Bar, by the way. I know you're not the real Red Bar, but I'm a big fan of Red Bar as a whole. What's up, Botch TV? Guys, if you're a member or a Patreon, if you go to my Discord, I have a members waiting section. Botrix is going to be pushing a link to the Discord right here. God damn, we're getting a lot of people popping in. I appreciate that. What's up, Level 1? It's National Dragon Appreciation Day. I wouldn't know that. I would not know that. What's up, Skibbity? So we're going to do call-ins off of Discord. VJC is already in the members waiting, which is awesome. And it looks like my Discord also fucking sent the alert, which is beautiful. Picture perfect. So hope you guys had a good Thursday. I didn't stream last night, guys. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going through right now. I know people don't like to hear health issues from streamers and stuff like that, but this ear, I have it with a cotton ball, and I have medicine in it. The last month or so, this ear has been giving me problems. I think it's sinus issues, because ever since I was little, I've always had sinus issues, but now recently, I've been getting like pressure all right here. Could barely hear out of it. Last night it was hurting. Today it's bugging me a little bit, but today's a makeup stream because I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays usually. So I didn't stream last night. Tonight's a makeup stream, and we're just hanging out and vibing. What'd you guys think of the Switch 2 reveal, by the way? What'd you guys think of the Switch 2 reveal? What's up, Jody? It's been a minute. Where the hell have you been? What'd you guys think of the Switch 2 reveal? I made a video about it today. Not too many people checked the video out. If you guys haven't checked it, I'm going to link you guys real quick. There's a lot of stuff going on that I know I'm going to be asked about. For one, I know I'm going to be asked about my thoughts on the Gooner Gate situation that's going on in the anti-woke community. I know I'm definitely going to be asked about that, but if you haven't seen today's video today, this is my thoughts on the Switch 2 reveal. I think it's about time Nintendo did it. I think they kind of got bullied, to be completely honest. I think Nintendo got incredibly bullied to go ahead and release. All right, so definitely not Wayne says, I can't say if it does or doesn't work, but I always heard from older people that warm piss will cure an earache. Nice try, definitely not Wayne. I'm not going to put piss in my ear. I know pee actually helps with stings, like bee stings and jellyfish stings, but I'm not going to put piss in my ear. Nice try. Nice try. I got to give you an A for effort on that one. I don't know how accurate this is. So, again, let me put in the Discord link right here. If you guys aren't part of the Discord yet, join. There is a free section of the Discord, but also if you're a Patreon or a YouTube channel member, you can come in and go into members waiting. I'm going to be taking calls for a little bit. VJC is already in there. I'll be taking calls if you guys have a question, if you guys just have a statement to say. Well, I'll pop you in. Hopefully this works. It worked the other day when Dennett Timms tested it. So I'm gonna pull in a VJC right now, guys. So here we go. VJC, are you there? Hang on. Yo, what's up, VJC? How you doing? Good, good, good. Can you guys hear VJC? Talk. Talk. Okay, hang on. I gotta change it over. 1 second. All right. Talk again.
Hey, testing.
All right, there you go. So everybody should be hearing VJC now. He's a longtime viewer, longtime supporter, channel member. There's been plenty of times where he comes in and he's always the first person to be in the live stream. So very much appreciated. Very glad to be talking to you, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good, good, good to see. So,
Ex Excited about the Switch news.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm a little excited too. And they kind of quietly confirmed a brand new Mario Kart too. Did you catch that?
I did, but those were also in the leak, so I guess they're sort of forced to release that.
Yeah, I was thinking they were kind of bullied because, dude, all the companies that were leaking stuff, like almost every single leak that came out like the last 2 weeks was like 100% accurate from the
Yeah.
way that the switches come off to the way that the Joy Cons look. Um, this is weird. It was like the world's worst kept secret, and you know what? I think it's hard to imagine how much longer we would have had to wait if these leaks didn't happen.
I don't know. Then people be saying, "Oh, where's the Switch 2? Where's the Switch 2?"
Yeah, yeah, and honestly, out of like, what are your thoughts on it?
I'm probably gonna try to get it day one.
Oh yeah, they don't have any price for it yet. How much do you think it's gonna be?
There is a leak that I just saw,
Oh, what was it?
and it's what I thought. It's rumored to be $400,
400? Huh? I
and the
yeah,
release supposedly July.
July. So that makes a little bit of sense. They could use, I guess, the hype from Summer Games Fest, and usually
Yep.
they do their own direct like in July. So I thought I saw some earlier where I saw 349. I think 349 would be a nice spot, but 400 I think is about the highest that I would personally go for it.
Yes.
But let's be real, we're all at the end of the day Nintendo fanboys. No matter how much we bitch and complain about the company.
Oh, definitely. But another thing, which I think these leaks could be right,
Hmm.
I believe the date July 11th, that's a Friday. Nintendo releases this stuff on Fridays.
Hmm. That's reasonable. See, originally what I thought is we would see the January reveal today, and then they would release it in March because that's what they did when the original Switch came out. They did like a January, and then 3 months later it came out March 3rd, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. It'd come out the anniversary of the Nintendo Switch. It'd come out March 3rd. Now, I think what they might be doing is one big thing that I think about why there were so many leaks and stuff like that is I think they've been manufacturing these for a while. I think they've been making these like they already have stock ready, and in a perfect world, and I say this in a perfect world, they'll have this release in July and there'll be plenty of stock. But we all know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be taken up by bots.
Dude, when I got the PS5, I remember they're not in the channel anymore, but somebody was in my chat with a bot saying, hey, in about 10 minutes, there's going to be PS5s available. I'll come in and tell you guys when to go. And that, like, my whole chat that night managed to get PS5s. It was legendary. Uh, but I'm,
Oh,
I'm
that's
hoping,
awesome.
I'm hoping that they manufactured enough. And I'm also hoping this Mario Kart game they stealth dropped comes with it. I'm hoping that it comes with it. I think because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is actually the best player to console ratioed game out of all of the Switch. Like majority of Switch owners have that game. So why not replicate it? Now,
And you know, back in the day, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis,
mhm,
Converse, they came bundled with the game, one
yeah,
Sonic and Mario.
exactly. And real quick, Coop said he doesn't understand why they didn't update the D-pad. I actually think this was a missed opportunity for that as well. Um, I'm still hesitant on the whole Joy-Con thing. I'm more of a pro controller uh, type of
Oh,
guy.
oh yeah. I also heard a rumor. I hope it's true that we could use our Pro controllers on the Switch too.
Yeah, I'm hoping most of the accessories work. I doubt the old Joy Cons will, but I hope most of the old accessories work. I saw that they said most of the Switch games could work too. I'm thinking Ring Fit and Labo won't work for sure. That's about it. Anything that was
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
okay. But yeah, anything else, man?
Um, I don't know if we want to get in,
Huh?
but how about that TikTok about stuff that's going on?
Oh yeah, I actually made my last TikTok video today. And I was just like, "Hey guys, if y'all watching this, if you're not following me everywhere else, go for it." But I heard they might be not doing it after all. They're just going to leave it up to Trump to decide what to do with it. But I've seen all sorts of stuff. I've seen like Kick might be buying it. I saw Mr.
Oh
Beast
yeah,
is trying. Uh,
I heard Elon Musk.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I got addicted to TikTok during the lockdowns. I was on that like most nights, just like just mindlessly scrolling. But I've kind of neglected it the last couple years.
I only use it because it's easy just to like just make a video or something, and it's
Yeah.
just so easy on there.
Well, I also heard recently that Twitch is thinking about implementing the vertical live streams as well, like how YouTube has it, and Instagram and all that. So we'll see
Yeah,
what
and
happens.
and it was TikTok that made that famous.
Yeah, it was. And apparently there's a new app called like Red something. There's like another app, like the actual Chinese version of TikTok. A lot of people are downloading it. Um, I don't know how I feel about it because of the whole spying and all that, but we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Definitely, I think if somebody buys it and it becomes like a U.S. based thing, it could definitely open up some more jobs. And if the right person buys it, I think it could open up
Oh, oh yeah.
a lot more
But
stuff for
oh,
like
definitely.
if Elon bought it, it would be perfect because I think you could easily integrate Twitter and TikTok together, and but I know Elon's not everybody's favorite at this moment either, especially after today. Which we'll talk about that later in today's stream too. And what's up, Chad? I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm just holding this conversation up. But
And you know, one thing about TikTok, a lot of Americans use it
yeah,
for their businesses,
yeah.
and some of them, if it goes down, they might be screwed.
You're not wrong on that. I actually know a lot of people who rely on affiliate marketing for off of TikTok. Like promoting, I guess, like affiliate links and things like that. And I've actually gotten brand deals in the past for certain items and stuff. So, all right, I'll go ahead and let you go, man. Thank you for calling in.
Oh,
You're the first
thanks for
you're
having
the
me on.
first official call in, so that's good. Congrats, man.
All right,
Appreciate the
all right, you
support and
take care.
everything. Thank you. So yeah, guys, that was VJC. Shout outs to VJC in the chat. If you are a channel member, guys, if you're a channel member or if you're a Patreon member, if you come to my Discord and you have it integrated with Patreon or YouTube, you'll see a section called Members Waiting where I could add you in and we could talk. And you'll be able to hang out and chill and vibe. And there's also a exclusive section for people as well. So there's the Discord if you guys want to join it. I just posted it. I know Smash JT is live right now as well, and I think he's talking Alyssa Mercante at this moment. I guess she's done something new. Uh, somebody wants to fill on that. Now let me check up with the chat. What's up, Baltheo? Let's see. People are saying the video introduction, Roadkill says the video introduction definitely didn't feel like a usual Nintendo marketing release. Not anything like the past, at least. Yeah, I feel they got bullied. If I'm being completely honest, I feel Nintendo got completely bullied into being like, okay, fine, because this was a terrible secret. And you know what pisses me off? Well, not exactly pisses me off, but what's interesting about it is they really didn't show anything new other than the brief tease of Mario Kart. Like they were saying that the Genki replica was not accurate. It was 100% accurate. They didn't have any brand new surprise ready as far as like the software goes or anything like that to tell us. So that just leads me that they weren't ready to unveil it yet. So I think they got definitely bullied into it. What's up, Anthony Smith? Green Sammy says, I'm just happy it's backwards compatible because too many companies want to sell you the same game twice. You're not wrong on that. PlayStation to PlayStation 5, like PlayStation 4 to 5 definitely became a little nutso on that. Now, Colby says the controller turns into the mouse. That's actually a speculation right now, and I think that could definitely open up a whole lot of potential for some games. I saw somebody actually say the Kid Icarus game that was on the 3DS, if they were to finally port that over, it would work well with the mouse. What's up, D? Jody says, you ready for Godzilla tomorrow? Yeah, Godzilla is coming to Fortnite tomorrow. TikTok shutdowns US, Ian. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Starboy? I'm a motherfucking Starboy. They definitely got bullied. You got to get going. Have a good one. Definitely not Wayne. The worst kept gaming secret of 2025. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. So yeah, guys, if you're a YouTube member or a Patreon member, you guys could hop into the there's a little section where you'll see live shows say members waiting, and I could pull you guys in at any moment and have some calls. VJC says, thank you for having me on. Of course, man, anytime. Anytime. What's going on, Furious Dan? How you guys doing? So, real quick, I wanted to talk about something, and I've kind of been avoiding it. Well, not avoiding it, really. It was more like, fuck, I know I'm going to be caught into the middle of this. I know I'm going to be asked about it, so I'm going to get ahead of it. I don't know if you guys were aware of the whole Gooner Gate thing that's going on. I know Smash has addressed it. Hypnotic has addressed it. Melanie Mac has addressed it. This stems from something that happened a month ago, and it's in regards to the whole situation with whether gamers want sexualized characters and stuff in the games, and you have this side that's more, I guess, religious, and they're, I guess, in a way, there's this side and there's this side, and this side they're both button heads, and it's really awkward, in my opinion. It's like a extremely awkward situation, okay? Because let's be real, a lot of people are like, oh, you're just exempt for Melanie Mac. I mean, I think she's cute. I think she's gorgeous. I'm a fan of her content, but I'm also a fan of Hypnotic's content. I'm a fan of Smash's content. I'm a fan of, like, a lot of people's content's on both sides. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I really don't care about the situation. Like, no side has really told me to pick a side. There's a lot of division. If you guys watched Smash's stream last night, Stuttering Craig came on and said that he would rather everybody have a dialogue and meet together instead of talking about each other, to talk to each other and come up with a common middle ground. Even if you don't agree, you can agree to disagree, right? And to me, honestly, I'm not the most, I guess, prim and proper person. If you come in and you've seen my live streams, I cuss. I literally have gooned 2 people in the chat. I tell perverted jokes. I dance with the shirt off. I think people should be able to consume the entertainment that they want, right? And to be honest, maybe there's things that some people on some sides are saying that are a little blunt, maybe a little too strong armed, come across as calling people like losers and stuff like that. There might be some hypocrisies on both ends. Everybody's a hypocrite, right? Uh, I really don't have an opinion on this other than I kind of just want to stay out of it. like, you know what I mean? And it's not because I'm a simp. Because I saw a screenshot from Smash a Stream last night where somebody had a fake 8-bit Eric profile called like low T bit cringe Eric or something like that. That was mocking me about like simping for Melanie because Smash was talking about her. I don't care who talks about who, right? You guys know that I'm like, hey, this person has every freedom in the world to criticize, give an opinion on a individual. That's, if you're all public figures, it's fair game. I'm not going to be over here like, I'm mad at this guy for talking about this person. Like, you guys can have your opinion on anybody, all right? On any side. You don't have to like what somebody says, and vice versa. You don't have to like what Smash says. You don't have to like what Melanie says. You don't have to like what Hypnotic or Stuttering Craig or whoever, right? But I think this whole divisiveness is just weird. I don't think it's that serious of a subject. But at the same time, I'm not going to get upset that somebody's saying they don't want goonery in a game. That's their every right. As long as they're telling me that I shouldn't want that, like it'd be different if somebody was like, say no to this. You're not allowed to enjoy this. We're all, for the most part, I don't think there's any children in my chat. We're all grown adults. Okay? You don't have to like the things I do. You have every right to criticize and all that, but doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it. And that's fine. I'm not going to hate somebody just because they're saying they don't want to see tits and ass in their video games. Melanie is a woman. I don't expect a woman that's Christian to want sexual content in their games. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Just like I wouldn't expect a dude. Like a straight dude like me. You think I'm going to want gay stuff in a video game? No. People have their preferences. Some people don't like violence in video games. I'm not a fan of like super gore, like overly gore stuff. Like sometimes games are a little too gory. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a fan of like over the top gore. Like if you have blood, violence, stuff like that, I'm cool with that. But when some stuff, and even in movies, but I'm not over here telling people, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like people could say that somebody's a hypocrite, whatever. I think we're all hypocrites to an extent. And that's fine. That's fine to say that. That's fine to critique somebody. That's fine to give somebody backlash about it. The problem is when you're not talking to people, when you're causing division. I don't think the infighting is good for anything. And it's so ridiculous how much infighting is going on right now. Because even Osmond Gold and Elon Musk are infighting. Like to me, my stance is I really don't have an opinion on sexual stuff in video games because there's the ESRB. And I said this in my previous video. Over a month ago, I made an initial video about this whole topic, right? Made an initial video about this topic, and I still stand by that. Now, I did talk to Melanie and Mac not long ago after the first whole thing between everybody, and I gave her props in the DMs. I told her, hey, you know what? It's good that you're standing by your beliefs, even if it's getting you heat. And if anything, to an extent, I could appreciate that. because there's people out there for whatever reason they might have a comment. Like the other day, I had my comment on stream when I said that I would rather deal with a child that's going through cancer than deal with gender dysphoria. That wasn't a popular opinion with some people. I had some people make videos about it. I don't know if you guys saw it. Uh, and I wouldn't expect everybody to agree with it. Just like I'm pretty sure she doesn't expect everybody to agree with her take. I don't feel like she's trying to force me to not goon if I really don't want to. Right? Like she hasn't personally come to me and attacked me. Sure, she made something that I don't agree with and other people agree with. And I honestly feel nobody's attacked anybody, to be completely honest. Like I feel Hypnotic was really fair with his opinion and his stance on it. And I've only caught Smash's stream last night. Just bits and pieces of it. So I don't know the whole gist. I really haven't been paying attention to it. But I'm perfectly fine with perverted stuff in games. I have like a perverted Switch game like over here somewhere. It's called Perky Little Things. Literally, it's like I don't even know where it's at. It's somewhere on my desk. So my stance is play what you want to play, see what you want to play, let people give their opinions. You know, and that's it. That's it. Okay? Choose your side, whatever. I'm not, like that song says, I don't care. I love it. But I saw that alt come into his thing, like, oh, leave her alone, Smash. Like, I'm not gonna beg that somebody leave somebody alone. So that's my take. Thank you, Knucklehead. 12 months. Dude, you made a year. Guys, let's hear it for Knucklehead. He made the 1 year mark of being a channel member. Let's give him a round of applause. Now, Knucklehead, it's been a minute since you've been here, man. I thought you got upset at me. I sent Knucklehead a Facebook message. I thought he was upset at me, to be completely honest. I was like, Knucklehead, I hadn't seen you in a while. I'm glad to see you here. Shout out to all the channel members. By the way, we got somebody in members waiting. We got Denna Timms in members waiting. So just quick reminder, if you join the Discord, there is, if you're a YouTube member or if you're a Patreon.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Ryan Woldridge donated $2 through Super Chat. Eric, what is your thoughts WWE teaming up TNA?
That's pretty cool. I think TKO has like a subcontract with Anthem. So they're also using the same production company. It's cool. We'll see what happens with it. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We got 31 likes, 55 people watching. Knucklehead says they sent me a message. All right, I'll check it out. Black Metal Gamer, I'm pretty excited. I made a video about it. I think my hype is coming back. The leaks did kill the hype a little bit. And the other day when I was on stream, I was trying on Monday to talk about the possibility that the Switch would come out and be announced and revealed today. And like literally nobody in the chat. The last time I streamed on Monday, I was trying to talk about the Switch leaks and nobody in the chat gave a shit about it. So I was like, okay, cool. Nobody cares. So real quick, if you join the Discord, if you're a channel member or a Patreon, you'll have access to a members waiting section where you can be pulled on the air like a call-in. So yeah, that's exclusive for members and Patreons. Or you could just come hang out in the general. There's a general section as well. I'm going to pull in Denna Timms. We're going to have a quick little convo. What is up, Denna Timms? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about you, brother?
I am doing great. I'm doing good. It's a good night. What's going
It's
on
been
with
a
you?
very pleasant night for me as well.
Nice. What are you up to?
I saw the Switch 2. At first, I thought nothing of it, and then I was watching a couple of videos about it, and I realized That actually looks really cool. I like the magnetic controllers.
Mhm.
The design of it, just overall, I like it, but there's not enough details, at least in my opinion, to care as much. So I'm going to wait to see what they say when they release it.
Yeah. Um, they definitely didn't go into much detail as far as specs go, uh, anything like that. They just mostly showed. I think the main thing they showed was the difference in the Joy Cons, which is the main gimmick of the Switch anyway. But the hype definitely, and some people in the chat are also saying people were underwhelmed because of leaks. That's what Starboy saying. I was a little bit underwhelmed because it wasn't anything that we didn't see already. Like literally, all the leaks were 100% accurate. I can't recall, and I might be wrong, chat. If there was anything that came out of this besides the Mario Kart tease, that was something we didn't know already.
Oh, what was it? I was talking to a good buddy of mine named RJ, and he was saying that what was it? It was Metroid 4 was the other one that was teased about that, but it's unknown if that game's going to be released with it or if it's going to get its own separate release.
Well, the reveal today they showed Mario like a brand new Mario Kart, like on the little screen. That was a brand new Mario Kart game.
Was
So that
that like
it,
legitimately the last time I played Mario Kart was on the Wii? Legitimately, that was the last time I've ever played it.
well, you're missing out because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is pretty good, and the fact that they were drip feeding new courses and stuff and character, like they supported this last Mario Kart for a long time because it was also on the Wii U, so that since like almost a decade. It's been almost a decade. Well, not counting the cardboard remote control game that they came out with because they had a Mario Kart home circuit that came out during COVID. Um, it's been about a decade, almost over a decade. I think Mario Kart 8 came out 2013, 14. So it's been about a decade. And then they ported it to the Switch. So pretty exciting.
The what was it? The other thing was like I was watching a couple of tech channels about the Switch itself, and from what I understand, the only specs that have been known is that they're using the fourth gen AI processor that NVIDIA makes for this new one. It's supposed to be like 2 times better than the one that's currently in the Switch,
Yeah.
although it's unknown at the moment.
Well, the rumor is it's going to be as strong as a PS4. Now, I don't know if PS4 Pro or just a base PS4. I'm hoping at least a PS4 Pro, but even, I mean, Nintendo's always seemed like they're a generation or two behind as far as power goes, but they're supposedly going to have Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth ported over. So if this could run those and run decent, it'll be all right. I also heard Red Dead 2 might be coming. I would like GTA to be put on there somehow, like GTA 5, even though it's an old ass game. That would be sweet if GTA 6 could run on it, but there's no way. So yeah.
Well, what would be interesting is if it could run the new Indiana Jones game.
If it could
That
run,
that would
I think that had the Skyrim engine, right?
newer, slightly newer engine. Like
A
it's
slightly
slightly
newer, but
updated.
it's an Elder Scrolls engine, right? That
Yeah, it's based on the same Game Maker, I think is the name of the engine.
yeah.
Yeah, Game Maker.
So I think the Bethesda engine, whatever they're using, is not ID Tech 6 says, oh yeah, it's coming. I think whatever engine they use for Indiana Jones could probably work on the Switch too. It doesn't seem like,
I say that because of like the recommended specs,
yeah. So
like all the ray tracing and stuff. I don't know if this particular processor is capable of the ray tracing.
well, yeah, I mean, but if certain consoles and platforms and stuff, they do sacrifice certain things. So like as long as the game runs good, I'm okay if the ray tracing isn't as hardcore as, And to be honest, a lot of times games now, even in this current gen, I still call it next gen, but a lot of games that have ray tracing, you really can't like they really haven't taken advantage of it too much.
The problem with it, and I actually watched a video about it. I forgot to link it in your server, and I'll go back and find it. The guy talks about ray tracing and the problem with it, and the biggest problem is there is no standard. No one has a particular standard like they did in the previous generations of games.
Mm-hmm.
So no one knows exactly how to apply it and how to use it. Even though they get the concept, they don't know how to use said concept.
Yeah, I think it'll be the next generation that's gonna hit it hard. Right now, I think the main thing is focusing on FPS, like how many frames per second you can get, and if it looks like smooth, that's it. And I think they really focus on cutscenes and animations and stuff like that. Like it's all based on what the delay is and all that. Now, a lot of people in the chat are bringing up backwards compatibility. I'm a backwards compatibility guy too. I think it's smart that they right out the gate verified it'll work with most Switch games. Of course, Labo and whatever the fuck else probably won't. But the fact that it's backwards compatible is good. Now, to me, features like that make, I guess, incentivize you to upgrade makes it more user friendly. Because let's say a kid, like my birthday is July 7th. Let's say if I was a kid, right? Like let's say I was 10.
Yeah.
And it's coming out July 11th. My parents buy it for my birthday. I don't have any fucking new Switch games, so I just use my old ones from the previous console.
What I would like to see them do as well, and I don't know if they are, but what I would like to see is them use the same technology that Apple's using on their current iPads, which is called Tandem OLED, which is two OLED screens pressed together.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna have that. I don't. It's Nintendo.
Well, to be fair, they have an OLED Switch, so I would think they would try to one up that.
Yeah. You know what? I remember reading a long time ago. I remember reading a long time ago that the Switch 2 screen isn't even OLED.
Let's hope that rumor's not true, because if not,
I'm not sure if anybody else has read
that.
that. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody else remembers reading that, but I know specifically I made a video about that about a year ago.
Yeah.
I think the title of my video was called the Switch rumors are Switch 2 rumors are underwhelming or something like that. VJC, thank you. 24 fucking months.
Damn. Congratulations.
So Knucklehead just celebrated 12. VJC just celebrated 24. Shout outs to the channel members in the chat. I think Miss Sparkles, I think she stepped away for a minute, but she said it always skipped her when people would gift. That's what it seems like when I watch other people's streams too, and there's gifts going on of memberships. But yeah, I think I read, I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping. I think I read a rumor that the new Switch is not OLED.
What was it? The other thing about the Switch that was catching my attention was I wonder what it's like when it's docked compared to handheld.
Well, I think it's gonna have. I think it'll. I don't know if it's Anime Mania. Thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think. Yeah, it was Bloomberg. Jazz hit it, so I did cover it. Bloomberg was like one of the first outlets that was covering the tech specs and all that. It's going to be LCD, and maybe a couple years later we'll get an OLED version. I don't remember if I heard that it's going to go to 900 resolution or close, but I don't think it's going to be 1440. I think it'll be close to it, but not 1440 docked.
What was it? So it's going to be more powerful than so it's going to be able to do close to 1440 docked, but more towards 1080p handheld.
Well, yeah, obviously the handheld's not going to be full blown 4K.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it because not even the Steam, what is it called? The Steam Deck?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the name of it. Yeah. Is capable of doing 4K.
And it's Nintendo at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, you never know And also, to be fair, they don't need like the most powerful processor either because a lot of their games are optimized for their platform.
Yeah.
They're not super dependent on third
Yeah.
parties like Microsoft is,
Uh,
which you've seen how that story has been going so far.
See, like with me, man, I'm tired of Nintendo being in obscurity. Like, okay, cool. You guys like to keep it more simple, less powerful, but why? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I know it's way too easy to say because I'm not in charge, but like if I had a console, like why not? Why not do cool shit with it? You know,
Yeah, I think it's
like
a money thing.
why be like,
I
okay,
mean,
I'm a console where if somebody wants to put a port of a game, they have to find a way to sacrifice certain things like ray tracing just to get it on there. Like that seems like so much of a fucking hassle just to like get a downgraded version of a fucking game.
it's two things. One, it's a money thing. Like
Yeah.
if you look at it from a company standpoint, they're looking at going, how much are we going to make per unit that we sell, and how much is it going to cost to manufacture? So they look at using the cheaper stuff because that means more money, profit wise, going into
Well,
the
yeah,
CEO's
yeah. I
pocket.
mean, and that's why Nintendo's been
Because
around forever. So I mean, they know what they're
yeah,
doing. So again, I'm just more like a I don't
oh,
know.
I
I
fully
guess that's
agree
why I
with you.
don't
I
run a
wish they
video game
would.
company.
Well, I would wish they would do stuff like Apple, like, and I legitimately compare them because Apple's got a lot of crazy technology that if Nintendo really got on board with, their consoles would just destroy everything.
Hmm.
It would take on PCs and win if they would go that route, but they're not going
Yeah.
to.
Well,
They're,
yeah.
in my opinion, are too comfortable where they're at right now because they know people are just going to buy it anyhow. It's Nintendo.
Well, and that was a point that I made in my video is that it's kind of a good thing because I read an article on The Verge today, guys. I'll probably pull it up here. Give me a second. Um, and I'll probably let you go here in a minute.
Oh, you're good.
So I saw this article. It was called "The Switch 2 is boring," and that's exactly what Nintendo needs. So obviously the title, guys, is so that it catches your attention. But what they're trying to talk about, and when you read the article, it's actually really well done. Um, they're talking about how they stuck to the same formula, like they didn't try to deviate too much other than basically changing the Joy Cons a little bit. Like the same concept is still there because it worked. It made it one of the best selling consoles of all time. You know, everybody knows how to use a Switch. So the I guess like you got to pretend your consumers a bunch of idiots if you're making like tech, right? So nobody's going to get confused. Nobody's going to be like, "Oh, I don't know how to use the damn thing." Like you're literally going to be able to buy it. It's going to work the same exact fucking way and your games are still going to work for it that you already have. So it's like even though we didn't see anything that was too radical of a change, that's fine. And you know, that's good. And you know, the naming convention, they even made it better cuz remember Wii to Wii U, people were like I don't know why it was such a
What the
big
fuck was
deal
that?
that people didn't understand the Wii U was like a whole bunch of people I know were like, "Oh, I just thought the Wii U was like a Wii Pro. It was an update." No, it's like motherfuckers a whole different console. And I think the naming convention for that hurt it. So it's good that they said Switch 2. And somebody in my comments is like, dude, I don't know why the name bothers you. PlayStation doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I was saying I thought it would have been cool to call it the Super Nintendo Switch. So it's like a callback to like the NES, to Super Nintendo. Like, you know what I mean? I just thought it would be cool if they did a callback like that. Because, you know, that was my childhood. And now it's like a whole new generation of gamers. You know, to me, I'm more of like a sentimental type when it comes to ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Because think about
Nostalgia
it,
will win you
kids that
over
were
very
8 years
well.
old, when the Switch came out, they're gonna be 16 now. That was me. That was like me with the Super Nintendo to well shit. Actually, the Super Nintendo didn't last. So Super Nintendo to 64, was big, but like this would be comparable to me like from Super Nintendo, like GameCube. I was a teenager, you know, I was able to like buy my own shit. So, but
For me, like the consoles I grew up with was like the PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, into the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4.
yeah, yeah. No, I was a
That's what I
Nintendo
grew up
guy.
with.
I was a Nintendo guy till like 2016. I was like only Nintendo consoles, and then I got the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One sent to the channel. I had a fan that sent me those consoles, and then that's when I started to play and experience all that stuff. So I was only able to get one console a generation because once I became a teenager, I could only afford to buy one console a generation. So.
Understand? Well, it was like my family for the longest time until my stepfather came in my life. We never really played video games. Like wrestling was basically our whole life. When Buddy came in, we started doing a lot of other stuff like gaming.
Yeah, yeah.
The hell, matter of fact, sitting in my living room, I've got my old PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3, Xbox, like games of my childhood, like Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, Black Ops,
All
Left 4
classics,
Dead.
man. But all right, dude, I
classics.
appreciate you calling in. I'm gonna add Casey's Raw here. He's in waiting already. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support and everything, dude.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. Love you, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, dude. Casey is Raw. What is up, dude? Think you're muted.
Sorry about that. What's up, dude?
What is up, man? Shout outs to Casey's Raw guy in the chat. He's a member for over 2 years also, plus whatever he had before that.
Yeah. Dude, I'm seeing a bunch of Wii U love. You can add me to that. I love my Wii U.
Oh, dude, at one point, I was like one of the only YouTube channels covering the Wii U. like when it was out there, I remember I got shit. That's actually why I became called 8-Bit Eric. Because at the time I was working at an office job, and I remember some of the boys, like there was like a group of us, because it was almost all women at this place, but there was a group of us, and they're like, hey, Eric, you want to hop on and play, I think it was MLB The Show? And I was like, yeah, dude, is that on Wii U? And they're like, you're joking, right? And I go, well, that's all I have. And they're like, well, what else do you have? And I was like, well, I got the GameCube, the 64. They're like, fuck, dude, all you got is Nintendo and old shit. We're going to call you 8-Bit Eric. So that's what they called me at my job. So that's how I got that nickname. But no, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. At one point, dude, I was strictly like, I was a Wii U. I had like, if you go back and look at my older content, I was like Wii U. And I used like, there was like next to nobody. So like the Wii U era was so easy to become a Nintendo influencer, Nintendo ambassador, because there was like next to no channels covering the Wii U. So I would get free shit from Nintendo all the time. They sent me like Xenoblade Chronicles X. They sent me Yoshi's Woolly World. They sent me like all the first party Wii U games for like a solid 3 years, and 3DS. I was getting like 3DS games sent to me too, like physical. And I was like a ambassador. But then when the Nintendo Switch came out and all the YouTubers started covering it and people blew up and became million sub channels and stuff, those guys took priority. They went with whoever had the views. So, and I got kicked out of the Nintendo Ambassador program anyway for talking bad about a couple of their games. They didn't appreciate me saying that like ARMS sucked and a couple other games.
Okay, it wasn't great. I mean, it should have been cheaper. I mean, 1-2 Switch, that was pretty bad well.
I think I only played that like the first 2 weeks that game came out, and then I haven't touched it since.
I think I played it the first day, and then I traded in the next day because I did not like it.
Didn't they make a sequel to it?
I think they kind of did. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
It was like recently, but
I think they did. Let me look.
But think about it, how much the Wii U was underrated. All the Wii U games got ported over to the Switch, minus Yoshi's Woolly World.
Well, Yoshi's Woolly World isn't ported. Devil's Third isn't ported. Star Fox Zero, which I want that one. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did make a sequel to 1-2 Switch if my fucking internet would decide to fucking load the webpage. Yeah, they
After the first time around, I was like, you know what? No, thank you. I'm like,
yeah.
but I was analyzing the Switch. Like, I couldn't locate where they're gonna put the SD card out.
Huh. It's
Like,
gonna probably be in the back by the kickstand again.
I looked. I mean, they had it kicked out. I mean, I guess where you were only seeing the rendering.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
I was,
That was not an actual model in the thing because also their C button, the C button I think is a new feature wasn't even on the thing either.
yeah.
So yeah, this
I
is
was,
everybody 1-2 Switch, which looks even somehow shittier
or
than the original 1-2 Switch. At least it's only $30 though.
yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, if it was a little bit better than there's a couple games in 1-2 Switch that was good,
Uh huh.
but the rest of them really sucked.
Yeah. Masochist Mouse says, "How dare you not lie and refuse to pretend you love every Nintendo game?" Which I'm not gonna lie, dude. A lot of companies, I'm not gonna name any, in the past have wanted people to pretend and lie and kumbaya and stuff like this. JKB just trolled me. Did you guys see this? The Assassin's Creed Shadows, the new artwork. Chat.
No.
So they put this new artwork out today, and obviously they kind of hid Yasuke in the back a little bit. They made both main protagonists small. I don't know how you. I think you pronounce her name Naoi, and then there's Yasuke, and now you have this Japanese dude bigger than everybody, but in the front you have this fat little Chinese, like Japanese. I mean Japanese, not Chinese. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be racially, ethnically, culturally insensitive. You have a fat Japanese kid, front and fucking center. Like he's the main character now.
He's kind of outplaced. I mean, everyone's wearing traditional
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah. So
wear. It's like it's just random school school kid there.
I was
Like
like,
he's
yeah. So that I just thought that was funny. That was pretty funny, man. I've never seen a fat Japanese kid though. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not trying to be racist when I say that.
Well, I hadn't met a lot of Japanese people anyway, so it's like, I mean, I live in Oklahoma, so I don't think we have a lot of Japanese people here.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, JJJ Jr.? How you doing, man?
Well,
Ubisoft did use Chinese architecture in the game. Yeah, they did. So what's going on, dude?
So I thought I was gonna nail the name. I thought the name was gonna be called the new Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. A lot of people were joking about that too, like the new 3DS. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was my prediction.
I really wanted Super Nintendo Switch, and I wanted them to use like the Super Nintendo looking logo, like you know how it was like red and it had like the dashes, and like I really wanted them to do that.
You know, I'm shocked how much the leakers got right. I mean, how many times the leakers, supposedly leakers, how everything usually for Nintendo would be wrong.
Dude, like, it was like super accurate the way it looked, and then the thing that Genki showed at CES was exactly it. It just, I guess maybe technical, if you want to get technical, it's not accurate because theirs was white and the one shown was black. You know what I mean? But like Nintendo has to be like, all right, who the fuck is the leaker here? Who's showing this shit? Like, where's the mole at? Like, that's almost why I was speculating, and chat maybe agree with me on this. I was speculating maybe they're showing the next stuff April 2nd. So all the April Fools, like fake rumors and leaks, kind of like muddy the waters a little bit with whatever's real. You know what I mean?
When do you think this is going to get released? Do you think it'll be
July's
later
the rumor
this
right
year?
now. July's the rumor.
Huh. I was
Which,
kind of hoping it'd be a lot sooner, like the original. Like
yeah,
it
everybody
was.
was hoping March, but it's gonna be July.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so April will get the actual direct, and then 3 months later, July. Be all right, and that's just in time before the holidays. You know, there's plenty of time for people to save up, and yeah, Game Chasers in the chat. You're welcome to get in the Discord and call in if you would like. He wants to know: do you think the Switch 2 will have a game where you eat ass? Everybody,
Yes,
1-2 ass.
do it. Well, they will because they have that IR sensor on the right Joy-Con. So when you're gonna eat the ass, it's gonna see you how you eat ass. That's how it works.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty excited. The hype was a little let down though, but I feel it's because they were putting a rock in a hard place. Like they had to say something because the leaks were just getting bad, dude.
Oh yeah.
They
Well,
definitely have a mole.
oh, could it be the manufacturer plant?
What do you mean?
Like the people,
Oh,
like
the manufacturers.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think I just think this day and age with internet and social media and stuff, and you get like a lot of like younger people working at these companies, they just don't know how to shut up.
That should be like obviously, if they find who the leaker is, not only they should be fired, probably sued.
Yeah, I mean, most people probably had an NDA or something like that, but that person's probably fucking long gone already without letting anybody know.
Yeah. Unless they're like kind of like, hey, here's this information to a random person, and just don't tie it back to me,
Yeah.
But well, I was thinking, what lineup you think they'll be like?
Definitely Mario
obviously,
Kart. They just showed Mario Kart, so that's definitely going to be a launch. I think we're gonna probably have a 3D Mario. See, it seems like it's too much Mario initially, because if we get a 3D Mario in a Mario Kart like at launch, that might seem like it's a little too much Mario. But there's just something about a Mario game coming out when a Nintendo console releases. You know, it feels good. Now, maybe we'll get Mario Kart. Maybe we'll get like a couple third party games. I saw rumors that Red Dead 2 will be a launch title. Gotham Knights will be a launch title. If Rebirth is a launch title, that'd be good. I think you need a little bit of everything. I think you need like a good like Mario Kart hits a perfect balance for everybody because it's not like a racing sim. It's just a kart racer, which is more arcade like. 404 says Star Fox. I wish. Star Fox is like my second favorite Nintendo franchise, even if they ported Star Fox Zero over. Now, I think Metroid Prime 4 is definitely gonna. Something has to happen with that. They announced that like in 2017, then they fucking scrapped it and had Retro Studios started over. Like that has to at this point be a launch title. There's no fucking way. Metroid Prime 4, Mario Kart, and I don't know, man. I hope they don't put like no disrespect to anybody that likes Fire Emblem and shit. But if I see another fucking Fire Emblem game come out, I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket. Fire Emblem, Yoshi, and Kirby. Fire Emblem, Yoshi, and Kirby, you guys get way too many fucking games.
I wouldn't agree with that, but Kirby definitely.
Dude, there's like a new Kirby game every year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And for a while, Yoshi, too. Now, they just ported over, what was it? Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. So I don't see them making a new one anytime soon. That was their excuse. Unless we get surprised. But they just redesigned. Speaking of which, they just redesigned Donkey Kong.
Did they?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was in the Switch reveal today. They just redesigned Donkey Kong. So rest in peace, Rareware Donkey Kong. He's gone. So this was the old Donkey Kong that we've had since Donkey Kong Country's been out,
Forever.
right? This is the new Donkey Kong redesign. And I kind of like it. It kind of looks like the old school original Donkey Kong, like the little plush, like Pat the NES Punk has and all that, like, you know, the old school arcadey one. Kind of looks like it. Kind of has that little the vibe of the plush, and it also looks like a mixture of the movie, the one that just came out, the movie. I like this Kong. I think he looks great. I think he looks cute. I'm digging it.
I'm kind of on the better side of the fence. I like the other one better.
Jasha's Downey Kong. Well, y'all know they remade Mario as well, right? On Super Mario Wonder, they changed Mario's appearance a little bit.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they did. They gave him a little bit more of like a different look. I'm probably not going to find a photo of it, but they made some slight changes to Mario as well. Somebody said Downey Kong. See, this reminds me of the plush. Let me see if I could pull up the plush. Vintage Donkey.
Oh, he is closer to that movie, Donkey Kong.
Almost. I mean, it's not quite of.
It's close.
No, I mean it's not quite of the plushie, but it's almost like it. You know, it's like a combo of this plus what you saw in the arcade advertisements and the movie.
That is cool plushie, though.
Yeah, I would need one of these. I've always wanted one of these, and I never got one. They're probably expensive now.
Oh, definitely. Anything retro and Nintendo, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, that's
Like,
for fucking sure.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. Chatting.
Of course, man, and thank you for being a longtime supporter. I know you've been a member for a long time, and you've also done a couple cameo requests from me. So I definitely appreciate that.
Oh, I'll definitely going to want to hit up you for another one eventually.
All right, no problem, man. As always. So yeah, I'm gonna pull you out, and then we'll continue the convo. Thanks, man.
See you, buddy. See ya.
All right, so good talk, Casey's Raw, guys. That's Casey's Raw. Pretty good. Are you guys feeling the fucking call-ins? Again, if you're in the Discord. Oh, my computer is freezing. Give me a second. Yep. I don't know why the dashboard to the live streams always does that, but it does it. Dearest Abby, what is up, sweetheart? So yeah, guys, if you're in the Discord and you're a channel member, or if you're a Patreon member, you can go into members waiting and call into the show. I hear somebody talking out loud. Hang on. I think that might be my neighbor. I always get fucking creeped out when I can hear people like outside. I'm like, all right, today's the day. Yeah, if you're a channel member or if you're brand new as a patron, we have a members waiting section that you guys can hop on. They're coming for me, exactly. Godzilla tomorrow on Fortnite, by the way. You guys chill for that. Thank you, Coops. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys being here tonight. I know I don't have like the most entertaining. I don't know. I feel like imposter syndrome usually when I'm live. Like I feel like, man, I'm not entertaining as other people, but I appreciate you guys. Some of those retro DK plushies are going for about 50 to 60. You hate this season's layout? I can't get into like the map. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just did the battle pass and I've kind of like chilled. Let's see what's going on in the world of X. Smash did ask me to go on to his live stream earlier, but I was like, hey, I'm about to go live. So, let's see what's going on. You get it? You're right there with me. The match pretty good overall. Trying to interact with the stream in a movie Dame stream, Moxie Dame stream. Oh, nice. Let's see. What's trending? So we talked about Goonergate earlier. If you guys missed that talk, I'll probably clip it. I'll probably make a clip out of it and post it tomorrow on the channel. Or if you want to go and rewind, we talked about that. Talked about the Switch 2. Did you see all that crazy bullshit over Pokemon cards today at Costco? Makes me glad that I'm not into, like, Pokemon collection. Am I still live, guys? By the way? Alright, because the last couple times I was streaming, my stream just, like, ate it. Like, ate the big one. And randomly would just, cut out. All right, so we're still good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, it made me fucking so glad. I know you guys might not be into Pokemon card collecting that much, but this was a topic that was why can you see the waiting room? Are you talking about the live show? I mean, on Discord? You'll be able to see it, but you wouldn't be able to join it. So, yeah, this was a topic that was like all around today. And I have a Costco membership, but I'm not going to go and waste my money on it. But motherfuckers are literally like... Look at that. Like, save some for people, motherfucker. These guys just go and scalp it, or... Like, take two tops. So they actually had a line. Like, this is a line. This is the guy securing the line, but they had a line over here, and you were basically allowed to take as much as you want. And look, this guy already had some in there. Now, there was like a crazy fucking fight. Here we go. All right, we're going to see fight. The last time I showed fights on my channel, I actually got struck. So, I'll risk this. But the last time I showed fights, it was a PlayStation 5 fight, and YouTube struck me for violence. For glorifying violence. They're like, "Oh, you're glorifying violence. You're celebrating it or some shit like that." So I was like, "What the fuck?" By the way, I'm gonna shill real quick before we get to the Pokemon card stuff. I am an affiliate for the LOLcow trading card game. I do have an affiliate code for it. And they sent free cards to people if you, on their Twitter, they had like a thing where if you filled out your info, they would send you like a free card. So they sent me one. It was a Tommy C one. I don't know if they purposely sent me the Tommy C, considering that video I made saying that I thought he was a dick and all this stuff, but they'd sent a whole bunch of like free cards out to people. So I got a Tommy C one. I'm supposedly supposed to be getting my own card in the future. We'll see if that happens. What's up, RWK? All right, so sorry for the burps. I'm not trying to burp in your ear. I hate when other people do that. So when I do it, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm being just like everybody else that I hate. Like, I literally hate when people burp into their mic. All right, so this was the fight at Costco. I will say this. One time I went to a Tuesday morning, and my mom and my sister got into a fight with people over lamps. Like they were fighting over lamps. It was like Tuesday morning. Sounds like furniture and shit. They got into a fight over somebody because of lamps. Burp ASMR.
That's why you make it too easy.
This isn't as crazy as I thought it would be. I didn't get to watch it. I thought we were going to see people throw down, hoe down, throw down, but we didn't. Arcade toy gun. I don't know how many packs are in here, but apparently it's like a big...
Go.
Look at that.
Hey, don't do that, bro. Okay.
Those motherfuckers are just taking all of them. The whole entire pallet. What a shit thing to do, dude. They didn't even save any for anybody.
Damn. Any more? No more?
More in the back.
Here, give me.
Pieces of shit. And I'm saying this because I'm Mexican. It's fucking Mexicans doing it. It's fucking Mexicans doing it. Well, that's a white dude. Those are white guys. But that last clip was Mexicans. I hope at the fucking checkout they're like, nope, it's a limit of 2. Not even sharing for anybody. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. Fucking redonkulous. Yeah, just 1 or 2, right? Why are they like this? Because people scalp the prices. People grade the cards or sell the cards that are like the big chase variants and like the cards that are like worth a lot. I got out of it. I got like obsessed with it. I was tearing them, like getting cards for a long time, and then I got out. I was like, yo, I'm spending way too much fucking money on fucking cards. So I got the fuck out. I got out hardcore. I just got a notey. I like to check my notifications. All right, anyways. Let's see if there's anybody in members waiting. We do not have anybody in members waiting, but if you are a member, if you're a channel member or a Patreon, it is open to you. You can go to the Discord and you'll see there'll be a members waiting section that you could get inside, and I'll pull you in and you could talk with me and have a chat. Also, Billy, open invite. If Game Chasers are still watching, I could just pull you in onto the air right now. I do see that you're live. I mean, not live. I do see that you're in the active online section. You'd be upset if you were a kid and all these cards were gone. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. It takes the fun out of it. And that happens with everything now. Like, people just collect just to scalp now. And it makes me sick. But I guess that's their prerogative, right? I guess that's their prerogative. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. What's up, Hornstar? Good to see you here, man. Touch tips. Is everybody having a good tip-touching evening? Hot Wheels collectors. I've heard Hot Wheels collectors are pretty bad. I've heard they're very bad, actually. I don't really collect Hot Wheels. I never got into Hot Wheels, actually. I was more like a Micro Machines type of kid when I was younger. You have no idea how to use Discord? You would just unmute yourself. You would be joined into a call and you would just unmute yourself. It's cool though. It's cool. No worries. Let me show you guys what I made. I made this the other day. My wrestling promotion, details will be later. Details will be later, but we're gonna have a TV show. And I want to show you guys the intro. I'm not the best editor in the world, but I think I did okay with this. Oh, hold on. And I also made an AI song for it. Check this out.
When the real ones collide, I'm throwing suplexes, taking you for a ride. High spots hit like a moonsault clean. Pop the crowd loud, living every dream. AWR, feel the heat, no selling tonight. False finish, got the fans gripping tight. Lariat lands, now the ring's my throne. From the ropes to the mat, this is my zone. AWR, we break the mold. From the hot tags, fire to the stories told. AWR, the power of the sting. Step in the ring, hear the name, let it sing. AWR, on repeat, no. AWR.
So that'll be the intro for the show. There's me. That's me. Let's see how many times I'm in it. Right there. Right. Was that me right there? Yeah, that's me getting hit over here. I think I'm one of these guys. I just wrestled Homicide September. Oh yeah, it's Kevin. I'm right there. I'm watching Houston Rockets. I don't watch NBA. I'm right there. Right there. So yeah, details will be coming out soon. It will be a combination of online streaming and it will also be distributed to different local broadcast stations. So we'll figure that out. I have nothing to do with that. I just got to submit the stuff to the guy in charge. All right. Even if you guys, and I know I'm talking about the Discord, even if you aren't a member, just come join the Discord anyway. We've been hanging out, vibing, chilling, chilling. We've been chilling a little bit. So always welcome to come in and hang out. We're building a little Discord community going on. Seeing a lot of regulars in there, so that's cool. Tomorrow I'm using this motherfucking. I was on a diet last week, but this week I've kind of like been on half of a diet. There's some days where I follow it to a T, and then the next day I'm like, I'll do a little bit. Well, good night, Abby. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna use my motherfucking Taco Bell card tomorrow. I got gift cards after gift cards. I want Taco Bell, good. I want Mickey D's nuts, good. I want to get some at Walmart, good. I want some more Mickey D's, good. I want to go get me a fucking $10 haircut, good. I got GameStop trade credit, good. I got some more GameStop, good. Got another GameStop, good. I don't know if I have anything on this one. This is the old Power Up Elite Pro that they used to have. And then I have my license to carry right there. I'll get some fucking nachos from Taco Bell. Some Nachos Bel Grande. So yeah, just in case you guys aren't aware, normally I do not stream on Thursday nights. Give you a heads up, next time is Colin night. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to start doing is just have Colin's enabled every stream. And if I see anybody in members waiting, I'll just pass them in real quick and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And you're always welcome to come on, Abby. I think we should have a full-time podcast together. Yeah, what I was saying, what the fuck was I saying before that? Oh, yeah, I think I'm just going to pull people in, like, whenever I see them in waiting. That'll be an incentive for members, Patreon, stuff like that, so. But yeah, guys, come hang out in the Discord. We hang out, we vibe. Bet. Let's see. What is going on? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I heard they're gonna fucking be, I heard they're gonna be putting fucking, Kellen Moore. I don't like that. Kellen was already there before and failed. We don't need Kellen Moore back. So this must be the Mercante stuff that, people are talking about. The worst mainstream journalist interviewed the worst gaming journalist. Go ahead and like that. All right. Forgive me for asking, but who the fuck is this? On the left. What's up, Squiggles? Good night, D. Or is it Tim? Good night, Tim's. I thought D was leaving. Who's this on the left? Ugh, women. I love women. Taylor Lorenz. Okay, see, I don't follow like mainstream left-winged journos if she's a fucking lefty. Oh well. Let me check something. I gotta check my messages real quick. You're having a Chardonnay? Nice. You're not an alcoholic. You are not an alcoholic. What else happened today? I feel like there's been a lot of shit going on and I've just kind of like missed it. I feel like there's been a lot of shit on and I just fucking missed it. Oh, Natty Light's great. Elon, okay, yeah, that Elon. I'm not really familiar with what's going on. You literally say nothing. Okay, so I would have to pull you in, Billy. Give me a second. You don't see it because it's private, but watch. Give me 1 second. All right, you should be able to see it now, Billy. Roadkill, you don't see it? You need to integrate Discord with YouTube. Are you in there? Because I don't see you at all, Roadkill. There's so much drama going on. Yeah, I don't know anything about I don't know anything about this Osmond Gold stuff. I guess he called out Elon on cheating in video games and Elon got butthurt about it. Anybody know anything about it? Like, what are the deets? Oh, there's Billy. Billy Chaser, you're on the line. I think you have to choose your mic. Okay, so Billy joins and then says he's got to piss. All right. So he's in. So whenever he's done pissing, he'll be on the line. Game Chasers. You guys aren't aware of Game Chasers, check their channel out. Brad Pitt scammer video got removed. I saw that. That lady lost like $800,000. Yeah, Osmond gets canceled all the time. It's pretty wild. I personally like his content. And I think he's reacted to a couple of my videos on stream before, which is cool. I don't think he clipped them though. So it's like, oh, I guess my video sucked. I think one of them he just watched for like a little bit. I know I'm not the best content. $850,000. Damn. What's up, Robert? He's a base nerd king. You know what? I think most of that home tour, the house tour video he made, I think a lot of that was just playing a bit or over the top. Man, I swear, every time I live stream, I lose subscribers. Why are you guys unsubbing? Like, I don't understand. I'll go live, I lose like 10 subs. I post a video, I lose like 10. Me and Smash in real life friends. I never met Smash in real life, but I have known him through YouTube for quite some time. And we always didn't get along. There was a point where we butted heads a little bit. I guess Billy's taking a long ass piss. He says still pissing. All right.
Or whatever.
Huh? I think he's I have no clue.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Your audio is coming through on the YouTube, but not on the Discord. So it's like it's like a freaking crazy.
Well, I think
delay.
you have to go to your sound settings and choose
let me
where
try
your
to fix
audio.
that.
Thank you, Dan White. I appreciate that. 12 Feet Tall says they're mad because their socks just got wet. I mean, that's a shitty feeling. Did you fix your stuff, Billy?
See that you're talking on Discord. I just can't hear you.
Oh, well, that's weird. Give me a second. Maybe it's a setting. Give me a fucking minute. This bullshit. You know what? I think it is. Give me 1 second. Check. Can you hear me now? Check. Can you hear me now? I don't fucking know. I think I had to give him permissions and I didn't fucking set that shit up. I can hear you when you talk.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Black Metal Gamer donated $1 through Super Chat.
How the fuck does user settings not actually change any of your audio settings? That doesn't even make any fucking
Thank you so
sense,
much,
man.
Black Metal Gamer. I appreciate that. No, I think it's permissions that I have to give you into the fucking... Okay, I have that. 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 It should let you...
Settings for the general app.
It should let you be able to use it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
They said they could hear you. You said you can't hear me?
Motherfucker. Fuck. Fucking bullshit. Fuck this.
Dude. I see you talking, then I can hear you talking. I'm just gonna remove you. Fuck this shit. Alright, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Thank you, Black Metal Gamer, for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dan White. I appreciate that, man. I really try, guys. Like, I know I'm not like somebody that has like a lot of like insiders and sources and somebody that has like a lot of research and production. Like, I'm not as intelligent spoken as other people. I'm just a guy at the end of the day that just gives his opinion, whether you like it or not, and just likes to make content for you guys. Like, I never claimed to be some kind of like super YouTuber or super source or somebody that, you know, I don't know. It's I think I have to give the mods permission. Give me a second. I'm gonna look at my my mod roles. I'm very when it comes to Discord, I'm still learning shit. I'm not the brightest when it comes to Discord shit. No, it has the fucking... Huh. It has all the permissions and shit. I think he just has to switch his mic and his fucking speaker to Discord. Oh yeah, Julio. We talked about it earlier. I'll probably be clipping the part that I talked about it earlier. We are doing, if you're a channel member or Patreon, I'm able to pull you in from members waiting to live on air. So that's how we're doing it. Similar to how Local Live does it. So if you're a Patreon or a channel member, you should have access to the members waiting. Billy's still in members waiting. I don't know if he's fucking chilling or vibing or what's going on. I gave my thoughts earlier, random access streams. I talked about the whole situation. I'll be clipping the clip that I did, but my consensus is that I really don't care about the whole fucking thing. Like, I have no fucking opinion about it. Oh, who do we got? Billy's still in channel members waiting. You can't hear me because I moved you over. I'll put you back in. Can you hear me now? I moved you out of live on air. Now I had you in members waiting, and now I moved you back in. I don't know why he can't hear me. That's so fucking weird. I'm moving him back to members waiting. Good night, anime. I think it's something on your end, dude. Do you have headphones in? Do you have an audio source somewhere else? I'll have to pull that off. I'll have to check that later. I have no clue. Maybe I just have to give permissions to the mods and it's not working right. Well, no, because Denna Timms was able to hear me earlier. I think he's a member too, though. Now, I don't know if Smash is going to send me an invite link for his thing after today's stream or not, but he asked me to join him live tonight, so... Check my volume mixer. Yeah, he could probably check the volume mixer, too. I heard him fine on my end. He was a little low. Yeah, my Discord's pretty chill, man. There's not, like, anybody too crazy. I don't put up with Discordian behavior. Anybody that gets too Discordian or too spurgy, I don't put it up with. What's up, Pankaki? You changed your name? What am I streaming with? I use OBS. I don't care. I love it. Thoughts on Happy Gilmore 2? I will probably be checking it out. Actually, I know I'll be checking it out. There's no probably. I will be checking it out. Be interested to see what it's about. Speaking of gooning, I just realized I left my Twitter. I left my Twitter on this. Say hey if you think my undies are cute. I was like, hey, I'm not trying to goon, all right? But that's where I left my feed at. Yeah, I'll be checking Happy Gilmore 2 out. I like Adam Sandler movies. I really do. I like Adam Sandler movies. Whether you guys like them or not, you know, it's just my opinion. I like it. Thick Asian girls are peak. I mean, you don't see them too much, but they're up there. So yeah, most nights now when I stream, actually all the streams that I have going forward, I'm going to have members waiting open. So make sure you join the Discord, and you could be in members waiting, and I'll pull you in and talk with you guys on the air. Going forward, we'll be doing that. Think that'll be fun. It'd be a good way to have some interaction. Billy says fixed. Okay, give me a second. What's up?
What's up?
What'd you have to do to fix it?
Ah, just some bullshit.
Oh, you sound a little low.
Let me see if I can.
Hang on. I'll turn you up a little bit.
Nah. Just probably need to adjust the volume or whatever. Input up to 75%, and now up to 80%. How's that?
That's fucking good, actually. We got
All
Billy
right.
from the Game Chasers in the chat. How you doing,
Yep.
man?
What's up?
So,
What are you talking about? I ain't talking about no bullshit newer games or anything like that. I want to talk about aliens.
I mean, what do you think about the drones? They're suddenly gone.
I don't know. I never really, was really interested in that. It's just I thought it was boring. I just figured it was some assholes in their backyard flying a bunch of shit.
I don't think they are. I think it's real shit, man. They're too sophisticated for just assholes.
Well, it could be just some random asshole in their backyard, or maybe maybe some company testing some really sophisticated stuff.
Well, Trump said on day one he's going to demand that they fucking release information about the drones. So
drones,
we'll see.
Aliens.
We'll see what happens. I don't think it was aliens, man. I think it's spying. Like we had the Chinese balloon like a year or two ago. I think it's something along those lines.
It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense though.
Why?
Because if you're spying on somebody, why would you make yourself so visible? And so, spying is about being sleuth and stealthy. It doesn't make any sense
so
to me.
either way, whatever they did, they made it so visible. So it's like, if they're hiding something that was so visible, like literally the government was like, oh, these things don't have an imminent danger against us. Like, okay, so then what the fuck were they doing?
Well, I think if it's something like that, it's probably, look, the government, we like to say the government is the government and it's all encompassing, but really it's not like that. It's very compartmentalized. So you're going to have one piece of the government doing something that 100 other pieces of the government have no idea is going on.
See.
You know, and there's all kinds of that kind of stuff always constantly happening. Hell, the FBI and the CIA can't even work together half the time.
See, but that's so weird. Like, why doesn't the government just say, "Hey guys, it's just us doing something," instead of being secretive about it?
No, I don't. I mean, well, like I said, it's the people who are the spokesper people to say, "Hey, this isn't ours," may not actually honestly know that it is. You know what I mean? It's the left hand is not talking to the right hand, sort of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just convenient that all of it suddenly just kind of vanished when the fires started in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then last year, when the whole thing in, I think it was Florida, where they said they saw aliens.
8-Bit Eric was there.
Okay.
I wanted to eat his ass.
Oh, those aliens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Roadkill_101 donated $2 through Super Chat. Shoot it down to strip and sell the copper.
Thank you so much, Roadkill. I mean, I'm surprised more people didn't try to fucking shoot at those things, to be honest. Especially when the fucking president-elect is saying shoot it down.
Those things are so high up, man. There's no way.
I don't know. What about Chris Chan?
Dude, you need to go back and start watching the Chris Chan videos. That was peak.
It was pretty good. I was on Locale the other day. They were telling me about the medallion and stuff, saying that I was ruining my life because I guess Boogie got 2 plushies actually sent to him from Chris Chan with voice boxes in them.
Wait, personally sent from Chris Chan?
Yeah, and he burned them. Like he put them like on a thing and burned them.
No, you can't do that because once you burn something, you release the demons. And then
Well, see, that's what happened. I guess whatever story arc they're having is Keemstar was like, "No, you need to burn them now." And when he burned them, there was like dogs next to him started barking and shit. And somebody else was like, "No, you don't do that. You don't burn anything that's cursed. You don't do that." So
okay, so they covered that. All right. Yeah, you can't burn it because then the demon has to go find something else to inhabit.
Yeah.
Then what's next? Your switch.
So yeah, I don't know how much of it's entertainment or whatever, but Boogie's been saying that he's been cursed and not feeling well. And then when they saw that I had the medallion, they're like, "Why the fuck would you even mess with that?" I'm like, dude, I don't think Chan's scary.
Well, no, Chan's not scary. No, nobody's afraid of Chan. But obviously, the demons have taken a liking to him, so you don't want them.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I didn't get a demonic presence when I had. Now it was eerie. It was a little bone chilling, but I didn't have like an aura where like I felt there was bad luck or anything like that.
Bro, your eye turned demonic.
Oh, they fucking turned that down too. I tried to show them, "Oh, it's Photoshop, it's this and that." I was like, "No, look at the video clip," and they wouldn't do it. But no, like I said in my unboxing of it, like how low can I already get, with the medallion? So, I mean, if anything, since I had it, I mean, things have just not really changed.
How many of these things are floating around anyway?
Medallions or plushies?
See, I didn't even know about the plushies. Is that like a
So he sells these medallions like legit, like in mass. Like he has an Etsy page, and you could buy them.
God. So there's innocent people out there buying this that have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure everybody's well aware of it.
Well, no, if you're just
what if it was like the only way to remove the curse is for Chan to personally come to my house or Boogie's house, like poltergeist, like that little midgety.
Oh
lady.
Yeah, the little lady. Yeah, Carol Ann.
And it's Chan, and he's like, "This house is clear."
Chris Chan. I
don't know, dude. It's not so much that, but no, you're right. Like, because I don't like to mess with like entities and demonic stuff like that. And I was a little scared, so I still have the holy water by my desk, and I had the Bible and stuff like that. But I just think the whole thing's weird. It's a Shanachu.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who was the first person to kind of like say, "Hey, this thing is like bad news"?
So
like,
the lore is that a whole bunch of influencers this last year started having bad luck after putting it on. Dick Masterson, they put it on, and then later that night on the way home, they got into like a car wreck. And then Nick Rekieta put his on, and then his whole life spun out. And he became like an alcoholic, and he had all these like like illegal activity, and he basically just crashed out. And then Mudahar put it on
Am I
recently.
living under a rock? Am I living on a rock? I don't know who any of these people are.
Well, Nick Rekieta, if you watched any, I don't know if you watch any of the Kino Casino clips still. Nick Rekieta was like an attorney. He is like a lawyer that has like a YouTube channel, and he gained popularity by covering the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. So he put it on, and then as soon as he did that, his life went to shit. Like, he became alcoholic. He started doing cocaine. He was fucked up on stream. Dick Masterson's like a podcast, and when they put it on and they were fucking around with it, they got into a wreck that evening. Mudahar is Some Ordinary Gamers, and he makes videos like on trending topics and stuff. And he put it on, and then he ended up getting somewhat semi like canceled for something that one of his friends did. And
How did you get canceled for something one of your friends did?
well, the story is that other guy was into like, I don't know, allegedly into like lolly and all that crap. So and then
I
there's
wish
been
I didn't know what lolly is, but
yeah, it's been a topic that people bring up like the last couple of years.
yeah. First heard about that shit on Twitter, and then I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell is even?"
So then,
happening?
like Keeman,
I'm glad. Sometimes I'm just so glad
yeah.
I look at so little social media like these days as I compared to what I used to. Like, I'm barely ever on Facebook or Twitter nowadays. Like, in the last year or two, I'm just barely on it. And when I do, it's mainly just to, tweet something about the show or something.
Oh,
like that,
I'm on Twitter all the fucking time, shit posting. So like Keem and them were like, dude, because they were like, I guess they heard that I had a couple drunk streams during the holidays. Like, bro, this medallion turned you into alcoholic too. I was like, no, that was before I got the medallion. Which is why I said, how much lower could I get? With it.
If they knew half the stories I knew, man.
Yeah, they're like, because I was all like not shaved in the video. They're like, dude, you weren't shaving. I was like, bro, I never shave. Like what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, those guys are just they're picking at you, because that's what they have to do. All right, I mean, you got plastered on a stream once. I mean, who cares?
It was twice. It was like before Christmas and after Christmas, and I don't drink that often either. So it's like I had fun. I said a couple silly things. Well, I mean, it's nothing that I haven't had.
You can't just be some dumbass that calls somebody, drunk because you see them drink on stream. Okay, alcohol doesn't become a problem until it starts like affecting your health. It starts affecting your life.
Yeah.
Your life. If it gets in the way or that's all you can think about, then that's a problem. Stop. But occasionally, having some beers and just relaxing for a stream, who cares? Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, and you guys have known me forever. I'm not a fucking alcoholic. I'll do a funny drunk stream once in a while, but I'm not an alcoholic. In fact, I usually just drink when it's a social setting.
Just people love to throw the isms around, no matter what they are, and try to get it to stick, or just with just minimal observation of someone's behavior.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what else is new, man? What's going on with you? Any more ghost stuff in your house?
Well, I told the story on stream. I don't know if I say I don't know if it's ghost related, but at the same time, Chris Boers actually said it's poltergeist related. So my phone, I actually have a stylus with it, and so this stylus I have to use it in order to use the phone because my phone's broken. But anyway, there was one night I was going from my kitchen to the garage and to my car in my truck to go somewhere. And somewhere in that time, the stylus, I guess, had fallen out of my phone, and I didn't know where the hell it was. I turned my truck inside out, couldn't find it. Turned my entire path from my house to the or my kitchen to the garage, looking everywhere. Not there. So I just assumed that it was probably dropped at the place that I had left when I got out of the parking lot. So I was like, all right, whatever. Few weeks, about a week or whatever goes by. I mean, obviously it's still not showing up. So I'm like, we're just gonna get a new one. I'll just buy a new one. Spent $50 to get a new damn stylus. I've had it for like the last 3 weeks, and then just the other day, after 6 weeks of this thing being missing and me having a new one, I walk out into the garage. And this is just the other day. I walk out into the garage, and I look down, and right at my feet is that damn stylus.
Didn't that happen to you with something else like a while back?
It happened. Well, here's the thing. There is no conceivable way that could have ever been overlooked. It was like just a picture of a 4x4 thing of concrete ground with literally nothing else on it, and it's just sit right there in the middle. Now imagine everybody walking past that and not seeing it for an entire 6 week span. It's literally impossible, especially when we were looking for it. It's just so, but that if it's an isolated incident, it'd be weird enough even as it is. But this is the kind of weird thing. It constantly keeps happening. And what the funny thing about it is, it's always in the garage.
Yeah,
it's always in the garage.
I remember a while back you said you misplaced something between the house and the garage at one point too. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, no, it was on my way from my. It was kind of like funny enough. It was kind of like the same path, just in reverse. It was going from my truck to the front of the garage, and the garage door opener just literally just vanished.
Yeah,
and has been gone ever since.
See, I don't think it's.
And again, I was walking on concrete. Okay, it's not like I was walking into bushes or something. I could just fall into a bush. I was literally walking from my truck over empty concrete to the front of my garage, not in my garage, to the front of my garage, the garage door. So it couldn't have gotten lost inside the garage. It had to have gotten lost somewhere between the opening of the garage and my truck on nothing but a driveway, pavement on a driveway. It's literally impossible.
I don't think it's poltergeist related. I think that just might be somehow there was like a rift in parallel dimensions where your house is at. And
Well,
I'm
I
not trying
know
to be
I've
funny.
I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it's actually there are it's I don't know if it's a common thing with people that report poltergeist, whatever, but like it's called, like, they were calling it missing object phenomenon, and apparently a lot of people, and people lose things. Obviously, that's just going through life. You're gonna lose shit. It never happens to everybody, but just the weird, uncanny way it happens, and the fact that it just, by all logical accounts, just seems impossible how it disappeared.
I never even heard of that. I'm Googling it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I never even heard about this. It literally uses car keys and remotes as an example.
Oh, and it happened to my wife too. She put, this didn't actually happen in the garage, but she had her AirPods for her. I guess they're called AirPods. I don't have an iPhone, but the little earpieces to hear from. They were in a case, and she put them right down on the table in front of her computer, like right on the table in front of her computer, and went to go take a shower. When she came back, they were gone.
Yeah.
Now, there's nobody else in the house. Okay. They were just literally gone. There's nobody that could have taken them. And they were completely gone, lost. She began to think she was losing her mind and being like, hey, did I put him somewhere else? Turned the house upside down, nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me that doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense.
I'm Googling it. It literally is saying poltergeist as one of the examples of how people, what people theorize this is. Or temporary invisibility is another one.
Well, it gets stranger and better. She these things were lost to the point where I think she spent however much these damn things go for, hundreds of dollars. She was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy some new ones. She bought some new ones, and again, it was about 3 weeks later. I literally just walk right outside to go to start the grill up, and right there on the grill is those damn headphones.
On the grill?
Yes, I shit you not. I shit you not.
Bro, somebody's pranking. This says
There's
people
nobody else.
blame poltergeist
Nobody
for
else in the house.
mischievous shit, and then this one says temporary invisibility. These are all things from this phenomenon, and then one of the other things it says dimensional shift.
Could be. I mean, honestly, you run out of rational explanations of what it could be, so you're really only left with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because what rational explanation could there be for that, other than two independent people getting dementia at the same time? I mean, that's the only other explanation. Oh yeah, and then just weird shit like the barbecue, the bag of charcoal. Just one day, opened the oven and it was inside.
What, the headphones were inside the bag?
No.
Oh.
No, our bag of charcoal that I usually have
Oh, it
outside
was inside.
for grilling.
Did you
It
tell
was
me some was
inside
in
it-
the oven?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That what I'm talking about. It was in the oven.
Brew, somebody's got to be pranking you.
Well, I gotta. Well, yeah, a poltergeist. Either that, or there's a hobo living in my attic. I guess.
What if it's like Jay or MC just coming over and saying this would be funny? Or what if you set up a prank and you forgot about it and you pranked yourself?
I think that would be leaning onto the side of me being full of dementia.
See, the thing in the
I
oven,
think
that sounds like a super prank, dude. Even though that's kind of dumb because that's literally something that could put your
There was
whole house
nobody
on
else.
fire.
There was nobody else. There was nobody to do it. Sometimes there's been a time where like the bedroom window is open and none of us ever opened that bedroom window, and it was impossible to do it from the outside. There's
And
weird stuff like that.
what
Just
about the
weird stuff.
balloons? Was that debunked? The red balloons, or were you full of shit on that?
The red balloons.
You told me a long time ago there was like a red balloon floating like upstairs. In your
Oh
house.
no! I was just trying to scare you because I think you were sleeping up there or something.
Oh, okay. I was like, was that debunked or was that like either you or Regina that were pranking each other? A red balloon wouldn't scare me.
Yeah, I mean, red balloon's kind of scary, right?
No, I mean if you're
depending
scared
on
of like it, the clown.
Depends on when the balloon comes from. Trying to think of if there was anything else there. There definitely has been more weird stuff, but I guess I just forgotten what they are. Or just can't remember what they are at the top of my head.
Dude, you should look
But
up
there's
like the
definitely
history
more
of
stuff.
like what was like even like 50 or 100 years ago where like the area you live, see what was there.
Well, this is I know 20 years ago this was nothing but a field.
Yeah.
So
And I mean a field, anything could have fucking died in that
oh
spot.
sure, I mean there
Like
could be a
people just riding
mastodon.
I mean the Chisholm Trail goes through DFW.
Dude, what if it's like a dinosaur ghost though?
No. Chisholm
Okay,
Trail.
that's
Chisholm Trail though,
too
man,
ridiculous.
haunts the Chisholm
we're drawing
Trail
the
haunts
line.
all that area, dude. And that was like lots of Native Americans and you know who knows walking.
No, this is a Cherokee area over here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a little kid could have just passed away walking with their family.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, are demonic
not-
are
scary.
poltergeists more of a ghost, or are they more of like an entity, like a demonic presence? Like,
I think. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen Poltergeist in a while.
see, that's where I get confused at. Like, how do you establish that? Okay, I'm dealing with an actual spirit or a ghost, or I'm dealing with a demonic entity.
I think you're talking about three different things. I think, and then you got
Yeah.
a poltergeist, or they're all just saying the same damn thing. Just I guess
It's just their job.
displayed. No, I mean just displayed in three different ways. But I don't know. We need to get Boars on here. He'd be able to let us know though.
Oh,
He'd be able
dude,
to
yeah.
break
I was on
all-
his
he'd
podcast not
break
long
all
ago.
those.
I was on his podcast not long ago, but we were talking about gaming topics. I haven't even gotten to look at his book yet that we bought.
Dude, it's got a
Damn it! I
scary.
fucked up, dude. When I had the fucking medallion, I should have used his book in the fucking video. I should have been like,
Yeah,
I
you
have
should have.
the expert that researched this, and
You should have. You should have. But it's got a scary picture of an alien ghost in it. Shit you not.
yeah, I think he showed it. I
Yeah.
think ghosts are demons, man. I mean, not ghost. Aliens are demons.
Mm,
I think they tell us that they're extraterrestrials from different planets and crap, but they're really demons.
it's the same phenomenon. It's the same phenomenon, just named different things throughout the ages. It used to be called the Jinn.
Oh yeah,
Centuries and
yeah,
centuries and centuries ago.
yeah. I've seen all that, dude. Fucking
Leprechauns,
the video game, the new
fairies.
Indiana Jones game, touches on the Nephilim, like the giants and shit.
Oh, right.
Touches on all that. Like some of the
Uh,
Indiana
I,
Jones movies and stuff touch on some of this shit that.
actually, yeah. When I was about 20 years ago, I actually started kind of like coming up with this idea for a movie. They had actually involved like Nephilim, like giants and shit, like but like in the far past. Because I was always like fascinated with giants. I have like several books on the subject because I'm a nerd, but like I always thought it would be like a cool subject of like humans fighting giants, just like in history or whatever. And I was like, man, this would be a cool movie. And I kind of started like drawing sketches and writing stuff down. And just like everything I ever tried to do, it just failed miserably because I just got bored and probably started playing video games or something. I don't even remember what happened to it. But I always thought that was a cool idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I read a lot of this crap, and it's always interesting to see all this. So yeah, I don't have anything else to really talk about. People are asking if Classic
Yeah.
Game Junkies haunted in Philly. We did feel something. I felt something there.
Well, apparently, I don't know if you remember when he said this, but like all those like catacombs and stuff that exist in
Yeah. I
that
just
area.
remember he was like, "Oh, one day y'all need to just come and go to the catacomb." Like, fuck that.
No, what are you talking about? Fuck that. No, hell yeah, we would have totally would have gone to that. You would have gone too.
Nah. Especially the Paris
Yeah.
catacombs in actual Paris, France. Fuck that.
Oh, I mean, they're just like, what do you think is going to happen? A ghost is going to get you?
It's just messing with a fucking plane of existence that you shouldn't.
You afraid they're going to follow you home?
Something could.
Dude, but what if it's a hot ghost?
Nah.
What if it's just the hottest ghost ever? Like, there's the biggest ghost tits. And,
Masochist Mouse says, "Did you read that the Nephilim looked like clowns?" I never heard that.
well, yeah, I mean, that makes total sense. It's where, we have the clowns now and they're very scary, right?
There's
Well,
a book called
that-
The Nephilim
that
Looks Like
idea-
Clowns.
That
Okay.
idea has been passed on through generations and generations.
Huh.
Clowns?
There's a book called The Nephilim Look Like Clowns.
Is it being serious?
Let me see.
Is it, are you looking on Amazon?
Yeah. That's a long fucking description.
Oh,
When you hear the word clown, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It probably isn't giant, bloodthirsty predators who ruled over humanity after usurping all the earthly kingdoms. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It
Wait.
seems like it's just like a...
You're being serious. Okay, now I gotta look this up.
8-Bit Eric
Sounds
was there.
awesome.
I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Black Metal Gamer donated $2 through Super Chat. Would you accept a ghost job from Hot Ghost?
Black Metal Gamer, like on Ghostbusters or the Ghost blue fucking stance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. What if like,
I mean, if it comes up, I guess.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, what if? Well, I mean, the ghost would just basically like project itself as being like your version of the hottest chick, hottest chick ever,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you're single, whatever. It's like, who cares? It's a ghost.
I mean, even if you're
Sometimes,
not, it's a
sometimes you
ghost.
just.
It's not like
I
it's a
mean,
real
sometimes
person.
you just. I mean, right. It's not cheating if it's a ghost.
It's not a human being. It's like it's a ghost. Just like
Yeah, I mean,
if you decide to use like a toy, it's not cheating.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta bang a ghost.
I mean, have you ever heard those stories where people say they had sex with aliens and shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think one. I think one I remember is like it was like a lizard reptilian
Mhm.
that she was banging. Um. Yeah, actually, funny enough, I got this. What's it called? I got this movie that I ordered off of Vinegar Syndrome a few months back, and I still don't. I still haven't watched it. I kind of wanted to watch it with other people, because the name of it's, uh, I think, what is it? Love and Saucers, I think is the title of it. I can't see it back there, but it's not a narrative. It's not a fictional movie. It's a non-fictional documentary about a man who is sexually involved with an alien, and he is 100% serious about it. And there's actually, and the funny thing is, it doesn't even look like a hot hybrid alien, or with big boobies. It looks like he's got paintings of it, because it paints this alien, his alien girlfriend, and it just looks like a fucking gray alien with a yellow wig. It's disgusting.
Well, that was just
It's
like
like I
on.
wouldn't, I'd bang an alien, but I'm not sure I'd bang a gray.
Well, that was just
That's
like on fucking Secret Invasion on Disney Plus, where they had Nick Fury. It was revealed that his wife is a fucking one of the squirrels, like one of those green aliens that shapeshift. It's like, and it was awkward because they kissed. So it's like Samuel L. Jackson kissing this green, pointy-eared alien, and it's just so fucking awkward.
damn. I mean, I'm not alone here. I mean, would you bang a gray?
Not a gray. Maybe like if the reptilian had tits and was kind of hot. But then again, reptilians are like the scary ones. I think the grays are more like the innocent, curious, like the reptilians are trying to keep the grays away from us.
Well, here's the thing: the reptilians, they're like the warrior race or whatever. They're exactly like and this is all real, by the way, you guys. They're apparently like the Klingons. If you ever watch Star Trek, the war race.
Well, they're the ones that go from planet to planet and take over and get the resources, and then they go and
So if the reptilians look anything like Klingon women, then I'm out, because well, not B'Elanna. No, what the hell was her name? B'Elanna, the Klingon chick from Voyager. She was kind of cute. But other than that, they're all just like they all look like female bodybuilders. It's just nasty. I would not bang a Klingon. Okay, I would not bang a Klingon.
No, I think the reptilians are keeping the grays away from us. That's why grays are the ones that are seen in the sightings and stuff like that, because the reptilians are like the institutions that keep them away from us.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe
I want to know what the fucking benefit to, other than, I don't know. There's so much things you can go from it. Like what's the benefit of two different alien species fucking fighting over us?
Well, hey, look, here's the thing, and it's what I always say. Even when people are like, "Oh, why are aliens abducting people?" It has to be this reason or that reason. It's like you're putting a human answer on a question that you might not even be able to remotely capable of understanding. We see everything from a human perspective. There's no way for us to think on that type of level. So the reason, quote unquote, they could be doing anything could be beyond our even remote comprehension. Or it could just be because they want to fuck. It could be, it could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong on that. Who knows, man? Or they could just be implanting crap in us. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the implant stuff is kind of weird.
Why do they go for the ass?
Well, they don't not real implants. That's just like movies.
They just probe us.
That's just urban myth.
I don't know, man. They just want to
Yep.
fucking use our ass.
Funny thing, the only person that's ever actually truly reported that was Whitley Strieber. And it kind of took on its own life in pop culture, and now it's kind of equated with all alien encounters. No, I mean the only one that really know about is the Whitley Strieber case. Apparently, he's the only one they wanted to anally probe.
What's their name?
Whitley Strieber.
Whitley Strieber. Okay. American writer.
Yeah, he started off as a fictional book writer and then moved on to nonfiction when he started getting abducted and then probed by aliens. He's the guy that you ever seen the movie Communion
Uh-huh.
with Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
He's the Christopher Walken character.
Oh, wow.
He's playing Whitley Strieber. So
Oh, he has a fucking podcast?
yeah, he's a podcast. He's at a radio show. Yeah, dude's been doing this stuff for like, shoot, man, since the 80s.
Huh. So he's the one that created aliens probing us.
In his report or in his encounter report or whatever, yeah, he was the first known or major known case of somebody saying yes, these aliens put something in my bum hole.
Dude, if I ever
And,
get like abducted, I'm just gonna like turn around, take my pants off, and say, "All right, let's get to it." see what the aliens do. That'd actually be a good fucking thing in a movie or something.
Yeah, I was gonna
if
say
you
the
make a
cartoon.
sequel and I think the aliens abduct, just turn around and be like, "All right, let's go," or put it in the cartoon. All right, let's do it.
I want to make a sequel, but we'll see.
Imagine if you first encountered an alien and they said it's probing time, like in Paul. I mean, I don't know, dude. Alien stuff. I used to always check out books at the library, and I really didn't remember probing until like anything of probing until I was like older. It's not in any of the books you see in the library.
Just get a tramp stamp on your back that says "exit only" with an arrow pointing down. Just do that, and once they abduct you, they'll look down and go, "No, man."
That's funny. I'm just reading about this dude. Doesn't talk about on his Wikipedia about him getting abducted.
Wikipedia is weird, man. They censor a lot of UFO stuff.
It's talking about everything else that he's done, but it doesn't say that he was abducted.
Okay, that's strange. That's what he's most known for. That's like what everybody pretty much knows him for.
Weird.
You ever listen to those old Art Bell shows?
Yeah, once in a while I do. Sometimes they take forever to get to the meat, but sometimes I do.
Yeah, the first hour was always like the news hour or, call-ins and things like that, and then the rest of the show. So if you want to get like to the good stuff, you just go like into the second hour.
Yeah, they had some scary ones. Did you ever hear the one where it was like people think it was Hulk Hogan that called in exposing like the Illuminati and shit?
There's the Area 51 caller that's pretty famous.
Yeah.
The guy who was panicking saying that there's about to be an alien invasion, and it like took not the internet, but it took everybody by storm because it actually sounded so authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then just like, dude, yeah, he was just like the perfect little, storyteller. So, I used to like when it was on live, like I started listening to that like in my teenage years, man. Like I was still living at home. I was a teenager, and I was just one night I had
The
the
time
radio on.
somebody
I
said
had
the time traveler.
the time traveler. Oh yeah. What's his name? John Titor. John Teeter. Yeah, famous time travel story.
Did anything that he said come true yet?
No, no.
Random Max's Dream says, Eric and Billy, did you guys see the documentary on the nightmare about sleep paralysis demons? I have not seen that one, but
Yeah,
I've seen some things.
yeah. That it's on. It was on Netflix. I thought I had. That was the
I
one I
think you
sent you the
told
link
me
on.
watch this. It's super scary, but something like that not long ago,
Yeah.
but I never watched.
It's kind of it's really disturbing, actually, kind of creepy. Yeah.
Some of this stuff does freak me out though, like if my arm is like on my face. What's up, Portal player? Like if my arm's on my face and shit, it freaks me the fuck out. I've also had it where I'm so fucking tired that my mouth is like super fucking dry, and it's like you just can't get up.
Dude, I get up like 2 times a night to piss, man.
Yeah, I've started peeing more.
I,
Sometimes
I
I
have
just want to like put something to piss in,
Oh, dude, yeah, that would be amazing, dude. I'm sick of
like
getting
one of
up
those
in the middle.
hospital things that you just like the little
Yeah,
container.
yeah. And just so like, just so you don't even have to even so much roll, because if you have to roll over to the edge of the bed and pee, it might still start waking you up, and because you have to move so much. So just like have a garden hose already attached to your wiener, and then the other end, and you just sleep like that. And then like once you wake up, oh crap, I need to go. You don't even have to open your eyes. You just release and then go right back to sleep.
Dude, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Making like a thing to put at the end of a water hose that goes to your toilet, and like a thing that fits your dick, and you just put your dick in it and sleep with the water hose attached.
Dude, that would be like living life. If I win the lottery, I swear, you won't know if I win the lottery, but there will be signs. I will have a hose attached to my dick at night when I'm sleeping, and then I'll have
Fuck
the
it,
other end
mate.
of the
Might as well
hose.
make one that goes up your butt too to shit in it.
I don't ever need to get up in the middle of the night and take a dump. Just
It's
pee.
happened to me a couple times. Like where you fart and then it's like, oh shit, I got shit.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we're overthinking this, man. Why don't we just start wearing adult diapers to bed?
Yeah, I mean that's an idea.
I mean, is it really that bad? You don't have to get up. You don't have to move.
At least
don't have
in
to wake
bed.
yourself
Like
up.
I couldn't do like a whole day, but
Yeah.
at least in bed.
No, I mean, no, that would be
Because you
weird.
get up and shower anyway.
It'd be kind of weird though, bro, if you were like went around, especially like if you went outside to the grocery store. Imagine go to the grocery store and like you meet the woman of your dreams, and like she looks at you, she's into you, and then all of a sudden you just realize, oh my god, I have my diaper on, and then she
Yeah.
just kind of her eyes goes down because she's looking you down, her eyes goes down, and she's like, and then you just see the look on her face just change
Nah.
to absolute horror.
At most, I would wear it to bed and just sleep in it and then wake up.
So wear it to bed. Yeah, have a really big, diaper pail there, and dude, yeah, I might fuck it, dude. I might start doing this.
Yeah, I talked about Switch 2 a long time ago, Portal, like at the beginning of the stream. We're talking about aliens and diapers and alien problems.
I like the Switch too.
It'd be all right.
Hey, look, I don't need anything to be big and bad and powerful. I'm fine with it. The only thing I wanted was my old Switch games to work on it, and they're doing that, so I'm fine. I'm fine at that point. It's like cool.
Yeah, except Labo won't work and Ring Fit, which I can't remember last time I touched Labo. It was just funny because everything that leaked out was like accurate, like on the spot. So Nintendo really didn't have anything new to show besides the Mario Kart. Which they just kind of kept that kind of quiet. And the new Donkey Kong design. I like the new Donkey Kong look.
thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, my son was excited for the Mario Kart. He's like, "Oh, it's a new Mario Kart."
Yeah. Hopefully they have.
And I'm not as familiar with it, so I was like, I didn't know if that was the old game, but then I thought, well, it wouldn't make any sense for them to put the old
Yeah, it
game
was
in there.
very slick how they did it because it showed that there was like 24 cars on the track, so people were like, "Oh, okay." And then the redesigns of some of the characters made it like where it's like, "Oh shit, it's new."
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully they'll have like Metroid Prime come out.
I mean, it has
At
to.
launch.
That was announced in
launch.
2017.
But would they do two major?
Yeah,
party-
I think for the first year they definitely will. I think they always come out swinging, and then first couple years are good, and then it kind of lulls down, and then they kind of end it on good notes. I think for release we definitely would probably have like Metroid Prime at least by Christmas. That better come out. I'm not even a big Metroid guy, and it has to be. Mario Kart would be a banger because that was the best selling Switch game, I think. And then I don't think they would have a Mario and a Mario Kart released together. I think they would space those apart.
Yeah. Wait. So they're probably going to be doing a Odyssey sequel then.
Hopefully they'll have like a 3D. I'm tired of the 2D ones like Wonder and all that. I want a 3D. So,
Yeah, but I think overall this look to me the Switch was for me because I'm not like I just don't game a whole lot these days. The Switch was perfect for me because it was portable. When I went somewhere, I was kind of where I didn't really need to do anything, and I'd be kind of bored. I'd be, oh, cool! I can actually bring a system.
So
I actually have time.
Right now, the rumored launch titles. Well, now Mario Kart's added to it, but like as far as like other games go, Metroid Prime 4, Red Dead 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Final Fantasy VII Remake in Rebirth, and there's going to be a Pokemon game. Halo Master Chief Collection's rumored. Microsoft Flight Simulator is rumored.
Yeah, I mean, I might actually get the Final Fantasy ones. I never played them. I haven't played them yet.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to.
I played the remakes on PlayStation. I like them. They change a lot. They change enough to where, if you check it out, there's enough there that's changed. I mean, that's a pretty good lineup. I think Red Dead 2 is one of the greatest games of all time. Halo would be interesting. I think we're gonna see that, and then of course, Activision signed a deal to put Call of Duty games on Nintendo going forward. So that's supposed to happen. So who knows?
I'm kind of intrigued by the flight simulator, but I just can't imagine it being any.
I was playing it on Game Pass the other day because it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's. I like it. I think it's a great game, but I just don't see how how a Switch that. I just don't.
I did like a random free flight from San Antonio Airport to DFW, and it's in real time. So about 30 minutes in, I said, "Fuck this!" Like I was just flying in real time. I was like, "Fuck."
The game is cool. The game is cool. You can go pretty much anywhere in the world, and it uses like
GPS,
actual
yeah.
GPS, and it uses like the actual maps of the city. So like I downloaded like the Tokyo whatever expansion and just flying over Tokyo, and it's the real city because it goes by the satellite. And then I flew over the city and then went to Mount Fuji. Dude, the game is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's pretty cool.
For me, it's like it'd be worth getting for me like an Xbox if I wanted to justify getting an Xbox, or how I justified myself getting the Xbox. It was like mainly for Flight Simulator, just one game, and that was really all I cared about. Dude, I've been playing like Flight Simulator games all my life. In fact, my dad on one of our old Atari, it was the XE,
Mhm.
So it was
Yeah, I remember they had one there. They had the bug hunt
few
and
yeah. And one of the games he had and would constantly play would be Flight Simulator 2. So, and I'm pretty sure there was another computer that had Flight Simulator 1,
Mhm.
but I remember the one the most we played was like Flight Simulator 2 on that system. And so I've been playing the game since that long, since 2. But I remember the frame rate was just atrocious. It was like they were trying to do so much on that little cartridge that the frame rate was probably maybe like 5 or 6 frames per second.
Mhm.
So if you could take my dad in that time period and say, hey, look, this is what simulator games are going to be like in the future.
Hmm.
I mean, how
See you
would
later,
that not blow
Knucklehead. I
him?
appreciate you, man.
See you, man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut it out here pretty shortly too. It's gonna be one in a little bit. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah.
Glad you got your Discord settled.
Yeah, I had to like update it and stuff. I'm never on Discord. I'm just never on it. Like I barely even acknowledge. I'm not, like I said, I'm not on many
Yeah.
social media platforms at this point, other than just uploading to YouTube. But I haven't even done that very well the last couple of months.
Yeah, I just started
I
getting into my Discord to like at least with the channel members and stuff, setting up like stuff like that. So I figured
the one time a year as a YouTuber you don't want to take time off is the exact time I actually took off. As a YouTuber, you may make like a third of your money for the entire year. I feel like just in those last couple of months.
yeah,
So
for some odd reason it was fucking terrible for me, but I think because I'm dealing with a community strike, but it was pretty bad for me in December this year.
well,
So either way, I think I'm gonna call it here, man. I'll talk to you later, though.
all right.
All right,
See ya.
later. That was fun. That was Billy Game Chaser, guys. I think I'm gonna call the stream. I appreciate y'all. Wasn't trying to ignore the chat. Hopefully you guys just enjoyed the convo and the hangout. I will stream tomorrow night, 10 Central. If you guys want to come on, I'll be on about 10 p.m. Central Time. We'll be on hanging out again. If you're a member, if you're a channel member, or if you're a Patreon, and you go to my Discord, you will have access to calling in. So integrate it with Discord. You'll see in the Discord there'll be like a members waiting. Every stream I'll be accepting calls like that. If I see you in members waiting, I'll pull you in. So there'll be members waiting. There's also a voice chat for members. There's other stuff. Make sure you guys get on there. Come hang out. I think that went pretty good. We had a fair amount of calls. But yeah, if you're a Patreon or a Discord member, just come in and don't be shy. If you're waiting in members waiting, I will have you guys show up. Now, real quick, because I always forget to do this shit before I end a stream. I'm going to send you guys to Smash, who's live. He probably doesn't need my raid. He has over 1,000 people.
Chip that actually goes
He
anywhere.
has over 1,000 people watching, but I'm going to send you guys over there anyway. Make sure you guys go join his stream. Tell him I said hi and all that. I don't even know. Isn't there a way to automatically redirect when your stream ends? Let me see if there's a redirect. I don't even think there's a redirect. Or I don't know how to do that. So there's his thing. How do you do a redirect? Is there a way? I don't know how you set it up, but there's a way to like officially raid, because I've seen Hypnotic, his little icon pop up and shit like that. So there is a way to redirect. I just don't know how you set it up. Either way,